I've been asked why I haven't commented on the Riyadh Comedy Festival. For those of you who don't know, this is like Coachella. They did like 2 weeks of a comedy festival where some of the most famous comedians in the world made heaps of money to perform for the Saudis. You might say, why is that bad? Because a lot of these comics hate America. They perform for America all the time, so why wouldn't they go over? Here's what makes it controversial. It's bad because the people you're performing for are guilty of like a lot of human rights violations. I actually am on the side of the comedians who went and performed for them. I say, go get it. Go get the money. Would you perform for some bad guy if they paid you enough? Sure, you're just doing stand-up. Here's why it's a little problematic. It will make certain comics look like hypocrites because they've been very preachy about things that the Saudis are also doing. Whitney Cummings, you got a lot of strong opinions about women's empowerment, feminism. You're going to look like a hypocrite. I get it, Whitney, get the money, but that's gonna make you look like a little bit of a hypocrite. Jessica Kirson is a lesbian who is, like also very pro women's rights and all these different things. That's gonna make you look bad. Bill Burr has a long track record of criticizing billionaires and talking all this shit about people who go perform for blood money or, oh my God, how much money do you need?
Beyonce and Mariah Carey actually did private New Year's gigs for $1 million for Gaddafi's kids. Can you fucking believe that? How much fucking money do you need to make?
Like, that makes you look like a hypocrite. You can't vent about hating billionaires and saying that a guy who killed one should be freed because they're evil and then go perform and take a check from a war criminal. Bro, what happened? How are you defending this to yourself? Like, a lot of his synopsis about coming back was used like, they were great. They loved the show. Yeah, we know, Bill. We weren't worried you were gonna bomb. No one is worried that they wouldn't like your stand-up comedy. We knew you were gonna crush, right. Stupid. It was the political hypocrisy of going over there and taking their money. I hate to say it, but bro, I think that's a wrap. I think it's a wrap on Bill Burr. And people say, Jeff, would you have gone? Yes! Yes, I would have gone. I'm sexist. They'd have loved my shit. The Saudis would have been going crazy that I say, oh, Jeff died. That guy, he's funny and making fun of women. I won't look like a hypocrite if I go get that bag from them. Because I have been often very insensitive about subjects for comedic purpose. It would be like if Kamala Harris booked me for a 1-hour event to perform for like a bunch of liberal people. Now I'm gonna look like a hypocrite. I can't go do that gig. I can't go take money at the hip hop awards after all this shit I've talked about hip hop. I mean, I could, because there's a price, but I'm going to look like a hypocrite.